John Goat back with another cooking stream, and we're out here I got us a light this time, like a legit like little ring light thing, so it's not just Christmas lights. And she is ready to cook on. So we're gonna go in here and do some prep. I think I got everything set up right. Yeah. Alright, yeah, wash my hands first. How's everybody doing? It's not just me eating. I mean, I wash my hands even if it was just me eating. Let's start with the onion. Oh no, let's not start with the onion this time. Let's do the onion last. A lot of my meals tend to have onions and peppers in them. Alright, go ahead and cut this one in half. It's weird, at the store I can buy the colorful bell peppers like this in a pack of 3. And they come, I got these 2 as well. Those 3 came together, but I gotta buy the green ones separate. I got all kind of good groceries today. And we're doing chicken fried rice today. It's pretty much just onions and peppers and chicken and rice with seasoning. Maybe we'll get a few people in here to watch. Not that many people showed up to the last stream, but it's getting quite a few views now. Let's see if I can turn this just a little. Yeah. And same as last time, I'm going to want to try to get these as small as I can. Just so they'll cook. Really close to the highway today. I can hear those cars like crazy. I'm not in any kind of hurry. The slower I go, the better the cuts and whatnot will be. I'm just going to put these in this container over here until we get them all cut. I've got the pan ready, but I want to get it on the heat before I add the peppers. These streams have been a lot of fun. I've started to reach out to cutlery companies and like HelloFresh and people like that I might be able to show products off. You know, like get one of the packages and open it up and cook it for everybody and show them how cool it is. Thought that might be pretty fun. I've started making videos out of these live streams. I'm gonna try to keep them at like 10 minutes. I'm gonna add a lot of sound effects and there's a lot of editing in that 10 minutes. It should be a lot of fun. Grim, streaming myself, but throwing watch time in for you and checking the cookout on occasion. I appreciate you, Grim. Matter of fact, I think I can step back here and open your stream up on my computer while I'm doing this. Let's see, YouTube, open up. Yeah, this is the very first video popping up on my suggestions. I'm gonna hit that like and there we go. I hit the like button and left a comment on there and left it up. This should be a pretty quick cook video though. The chicken doesn't take very long to cook. And I'm going to cut these peppers up so small that they're not going to take very long either. And I've actually got frying pans. Everybody's fighting off sickness right now, I think. I got the rent paid for the lot that I'm on, so I can sit here for the next month if I want to. A couple of the camp sites are empty now that weren't empty. It's a little lonely out here now. I'm almost done with this, and then I can cut that onion, and then I can cook the chicken, and then I can start the rice, and I can, matter of fact, I can go ahead and do that. I've got this electric kettle build, and that's what I'm going to use to get my rice cooked. I'll show you the little setup I have once I get the water boiling. Let's do this half. It comes to my attention that not everybody enjoys cooking. Have you ever done this part of it? Because this part adds a bit of enjoyment to the whole process. If you're skipping this part, that might be why you don't do it as much. the prepping process is a good chunk of the fun. I'm just getting them suckers like super tiny. Alright, I got all those cut. Get this onion knocked out real quick. That's why I need knives. That's why I sent an email to a couple different knife manufacturers based here in the U.S. I would like to find like a veteran-owned company, but at this point I may not even be able to get knives made in the U.S. There's just not any companies that work with people, with creators. It seems like a good opportunity to show off a knife. Appreciated taking Zelda for her last potty break tonight. Those crickets just make it so much. It's such a fantastic night noise. I live close to the city. Don't get the crickets. Oh, the crickets are gonna get real loud once I step outside. Alright, the rice, the water's about to start boiling. This is the thing I make my rice in. It's like a regular old shaker bottle. And I'm just gonna get one of these. The 6 bags success rice. I'm gonna put that down in the tube. I'm gonna get some of these onion flakes and put them down in there. Just straight on top. And then I'm gonna take this . And we're just going to let that set to the side. This is done. I do have a lid for that container. Just kind of let it sit there for like 15-20 minutes. And then it'll be ready to fry. Speaking of, I'm gonna need something big enough to put all of this in. Maybe it'll be okay. These things should reduce quite a bit as they cook. Yeah, I'm inside right now. Those crickets aren't you can't they're not even really that audible at the moment. It's about to get rough when I step outside. I'm not real picky on how I cut my onions. I'm just trying to get them in small pieces, that way they don't take forever to cook. And I'm trying to separate all the tight clove pieces, because that's going to make those take forever to cook too. I mean, I'm out here on a campground. There's a lot of frogs and a lot of crickets, like right outside my door. I can't walk around outside in the dark without being afraid I'm gonna step on a frog. Alright, okay, that's a lot of onion. We are gonna use the smaller pan. I've got this ready with some butter in it. I've got the big one ready with some butter in it too. So we're just gonna try to get all this in this small pan here. We may have to go ahead and put some in the actual pan. Alright, that's done. Let's rinse this off. Now, I've stayed in places close to cities before, like New Orleans. Definitely a lot different than being around here. I'm in the middle of nowhere compared to those places right now. Alright, we got chicken. And those are gonna make their way right back onto the, right back into this. Oh, no, I guess they're not. That's not coming out of there. We'll put them in the pan as they get cut. And we're gonna take these into really small pieces too. If there is a company selling these little knives, this is definitely a nice little advertisement for them. And it's what I've used in every cooking video I've had so far. I'm gonna lightly season these. The next thing I have planned to cook is a venison stew. And I think it might be cool to show a portion of like a hunt. I'm still debating on that. Because it wouldn't be hard to get one of the videos and edit it into the very beginning, before the prep process, to actually show me hunting the animal. Alright, that is cut up nicely. Alright, the rice is going. The only thing we have left to prep, I'll go ahead and wash this chicken off my hands real good. The only thing I have left to prep is the sauce that I put on the rice. About 20 minutes in. I'm going to use this cup. And first thing we're going to start with is some Dales. It's not a whole lot, but it's gonna do a lot. I'm gonna just a dash of some Worcestershire. We're gonna put some garlic powder in there. generous portion of garlic powder. And this is the seasoning, the buttery garlic and herb. And I need to stir that up. I need to mix that up. I do want to put some onion flakes in that though. This right here is what's essentially going to make our white rice, fried rice. And let's see, where did I might finish the whole thing on the pizza pan, because that would be pretty. You know, put all the ingredients together and mix them together on here. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. I think I've got everything ready to move outside. The rice is going. I'll leave the rice stuff in here. Yes. Oh yeah, I need to mix this up a bit. All over all of it. And since I got it all over my hand now, I'll go ahead and put it in the pan. And I can go ahead and rinse this cutting board off. That way it's out my way when I get done. How's everybody doing today? I just cut up 2 bell peppers, an onion, and some chicken. Get that in the sink. Alright. Yeah. We're gonna grab the chicken first. Oh, I need to open the door. Oh. Chicken set on there. It took me about 2 hours to build this fire. So carry one with one hand and one with the other and try to carry the phone at the same time. Oh wow, that's gonna be not a whole lot of room for a whole lot of veggies. So I think I'll let them cook a little bit. I might as well get that pan out. Okay. I do have the window down, but the light's hanging from it. Oh no. Too many ashes. The only downside about campfire cooking. I'm glad I got the food moved out of the way. Wow, you can really see it on camera too. It's starting to rain back down on me a little bit now. Alright, that's going to take a few minutes to get going. That's a lot of heat coming off there. It's probably fine. Something in me wants to throw a couple pieces of coal in there just to have a bit of a fire going. But with a campfire like this, I could find a few sticks, but it's a lot different campfire cooking. If I can find a couple tiny little sticks, I'll throw them in there. But it's awful dark out here. Yeah, and the fuse already fell. Couple little sticks. The chicken's gonna cook a lot faster than the veggies, I think. But the butter is nice and melted in both of them already. This isn't gonna work for the veggies. Let me see if I have one of those aluminum pans. Yeah. Thought I did, guess I don't. It's just there's a lot of heat coming off there, but it doesn't feel like it's quite enough. It's taking a minute for the pans to heat up. I probably should have thought about that part. How are y'all? It's dark out in the middle of the wilderness with the crickets and the frogs cooking chicken fried rice. Already 30 minutes in. This might be a longer cooking video. I thought it would be a short one. Because this chicken does tend to cook rather fast. I guess we can go ahead and try to incorporate that. I do kind of need that to be straight on though. I guess I may have to use the whole dang pizza pan instead of the pans and stuff that I have. How fast is it gonna heat up though? Pretty darn fast. Okay. Well, the pans were a good idea. There's just not enough room in them. There was not enough room on this 14-inch pizza pan. Alright. Let me grab something to be able to move that around with. may try to get some more flames down in there somehow. I set this to the side, I can throw a few things in there. That shouldn't take long. I bring up the heat just a little bit anyway. Chicken's the only thing that's cooking. If I can get it fired up. The ashes, man. I'm gonna set this inside a second. Try to get this fired back up a little bit. Ain't much at this point I can do. It's still hot, it's still burning, but it's not. I want some flames. Fire, make fire, go. Yes, make fire. I think I waited too long on my grill to get lit, and it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought to be able to get this stuff cooked. It would be better to have that smoke coming out of the back, huh? Everything's nice and mixed together now. I don't want to kick it up enough to get any of the ashes fired up. At the same time, I want it to heat up a bit more than it is. starting to feel a bit like fair food. Now the pan's heating up. It's gonna be a long night. I waited a little later to cook all this because I was wanting to play Cobblemon with Cody and Obi. Van didn't get to play, but we'll catch him next time. It's starting to smell really good. The fire's not wanting to really cooperate with me though. Oh, I knocked my cooking spinning off on the floor. I went ahead and drained the floor, or the rice. And I need this fire to get big. This just isn't doing the job here. Let's see if we can. I'm sure we can find stuff. It's awful dark. Yeah, there we go. Yep. I keep on having to move the food because there's so much ashes flying around. And I'm just trying to get a big fire going now. That way I can actually cook the food. It's probably about a quarter of the way done. Come on, fire. It's all the ashes from so much wood that I've used. My gosh, it's everywhere. I blow off my table a little bit. Hi, Cody. Ooh, ooh. Trying to get this, I let the fire go for too long while I was, playing. And I'm just now getting it going again. That's okay, though. It only takes a minute. I pretty much just use these. After the storm that we had, we've got them everywhere. Oh yeah, absolutely everywhere. Just like little bitty pieces of sticks, just all over the ground. That's what I primarily use. Alright, let's go get the food. It's on its way. It's really gonna start firing off now. If I can keep the fire going. I need a better grill. This flame kiss stuff is getting old. Cooking with gas now. We're not technically cooking with gas. Yeah, we're cooking now. Try to get that pan as hot as I possibly can. The hotter it gets, the faster this stuff's gonna cook. Just make sure nothing sticks to the bottom, and it's just a matter of keeping it stirred up. I think my veggies are gonna end up overpowering my rice. That's okay. Oh, that might be why I'm having troubles with it. I didn't put the actual grate back on there. Yeah, that might help a little bit. I mean, not much, but a little. And once this gets almost done, I will get the rice and throw it on there. Don't go out on me again. I just got the cooking. Ah, smoke in my eyes. Yes, go. I'm starving of the oxygen. I mean, imagine for so many years, our ancestors spent so much time doing this right here. They're spending the majority of their time outside, cooking what they could find, on fires they could keep lit. And this chicken's gonna be done way before the veggies are. I've lost a few onions to the fire. Some of them I didn't cut quite big enough. They could probably go on in there. Or didn't cut them quite small enough. This one, that's gonna take forever. Let's sit it right on the grill grate and let it cook up a bit. It's cooking. How's everybody doing? They got me a light. I don't know how well you can. You can see the food pretty good, can't you? You don't get to stay uncooked. You get to cook first. Something stuck to it right there. Yes, come on, be fire again. It's almost a fighting battle. A losing battle, excuse me. But I'm gonna get this stuff cooked. Whether it wants to be cooked or not. We got past that halfway point though. The chicken's almost done. I'm losing a few veggies off the side, but yeah, that chicken's almost done. It's really close. Veggies need some more time though. Got a tiny bit of crunch left on them. Hear the dogs howling? I got one nice little hot spot in there, but that's not quite enough. Cooking on wood is a struggle sometimes, especially when you have this much food. I keep on getting some ashes start to fly out. I don't want to do that. Yeah, all I really have left at this point is leaves, and they are really hard to cook with. All-consuming little coal bed in there. Taking a bit longer to cook the fried rice than I thought it would. I might call that chicken done though. is almost done. It's still just got a tiny bit of crunch to it. There's another pepper. Definitely putting off enough heat to be able to cook some stuff. It's still cooking. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go in here and grab the rice. And the seasoning for that. It's got those rehydrated onions. They're all over the bag. That rice is fully cooked. Get the plastic away from the grill. Looking good already, boss man. It's taken a bit longer than I expected it to. The veggies fight with me just a little bit. Now I just need to get all of this a lot hotter than it is. What can I use? Maybe if I just move this to the side, I can get it fired back up. Come on, fire. See if we can stir this up just a little bit. The pan itself smells amazing right now. I was kind of hoping to be eaten by now. Come on. We'll not be alive. A heck of a lot hotter than it was a minute ago. And this officially smells amazing. It's way too hot to go out at this point. I'm just going to prop the thing up. If it'll prop, it might not. What else have I got? Oh, a lid. That might be good enough. I think that that cover has about had it. I need to rinse off my spatula. I hear sirens. I don't know what's going on though. Campground's really close to the highway. Dogs howling, crickets chirping, and frogs making racket, sirens. That's gonna get loud. I can tell it's still pretty far away. Real slow cooking session tonight. A lot of racket. I'm just gonna let this sit here over this heat for as long as it takes. I don't want the rice to burn, but I do want it to get hot enough to be able to sizzle on this thing. And I did not see that happening. I need fire. Make fire. He's got some really nice hot coals in there. They're just not cooking very fast, and I need more heat than it's giving me. If I can get this in here without putting it out. Maybe. As good as she's gonna get. I'm getting dizzy. I can't do that anymore. It's made all this really, really hot though. Which is what I was aiming for. Just to increase the heat quite a bit. This is enough to feed quite a few people. Hello, Kristen. That is a plastic tablecloth under my grill, but that's because there is a plastic tabletop. And I want to catch whatever might happen before it happens. I do move things when I get done. Yes, I have a tablecloth underneath. I think technically it's a shower curtain. So no, I do not have a tablecloth under this grill. That chicken is super done. This is getting close to the finish point. Just waiting on those veggies just to get a tiny bit softer. Do you like my lighting? It's like one of those ring lights. It's working a lot better than just the Christmas lights I was using, and I can do this at night. I think with the light. Yeah, food cooking. Been fighting with a coal bed this whole time, but it's cooking. Plate, but the lid I was using just fell. It's getting there. It's hard to get that white rice to the point of looking like fried rice anyway. It takes it a few minutes. I offered some to the park owner, but she said that she was eating already. Oh, you getting fancy, LOL. Total fire safe, yeah. I would put an egg in this, but I don't think I have any room to cook one. Once everything is completely finished, maybe I can get a frying pan good enough to scramble one real quick and just throw it in there. Oh, it's making an awesome noise right now. Oh. We'll get down here with it. Yeah, buddy. This view is kind of cool sometimes. But yeah, this would probably feed 4 or 5 people. Kind of let that keep going for a second. I love the sound and smell of cooking. Well, you'd be surprised how many people just don't like cooking. Like it's always been something that I've enjoyed a lot, and there's just some people just rather not cook, and Even in this weird environment, I'd rather cook something than go buy something that's already made, especially when I can feed the people around me with it. Yeah, all that chicken's done. All the rice is ready. I keep on pulling pieces of onions to see how soft they are. So I pick a bell pepper. Oh, it's hot. The skin's just a little tough on it, but it is freaking delicious. I'll make sure nothing's sticking anywhere. That rice will stick really fast. I mean, it's fried rice. You want it to stick a little bit to change the consistency of it. This is getting super, super, super close to being done. Oh yeah. It's getting a nice little hot spot right there in the center, that's for sure. I'm trying to keep anything from sticking. But it's at that point now it's going to start getting a little more difficult. That shouldn't have happened. Look at the man cook. This is going to be a fire meal. I didn't do anything. I'm really close to the highway, so I can hear sirens and stuff going by. Check this out. I get a little bit better view on it when I get inside. Yeah, that pan's hot. That's all that matters. Pan is really, really hot. there are at least 3 campers that I know of. One of them's like way over there. I think they're in a tent. But what are you using for charcoal? A lot of wood. I'm getting the little flare-ups with fistfuls of leaves. Charcoal's too expensive. If I could find some cheap charcoal, I would use it. But then it would be campsite grilling. Yeah. Is it a campfire if it has coal in it? The big things we ask ourselves. I got my spatula dirty again. Blowing ashes on it. Luckily, ashes rinses off pretty easy. Oh yeah, it's sticking bad over here. Alright folks, I think it's about time to start plating some of this up. I'll let it sit there a few more minutes, but that's pretty much done. Let me take some stuff inside. I need to stop sitting things beside the campfire. I partially melted my bottle of Dale's last session. I mean, it was fine. I'll take a few of these things inside. Alright, I guess let's take this whole show inside. Come here, you. I make it hard on myself. I gotta open the door. Stay open for a second for me, dang. I think I got everything. Come on, door. I don't think the world can handle that, Graham, like for real. I've got these new plates. Chill out. I know I just brought food in, but they're brand new plates. Good, rinse them off. Let water go everywhere. The dog's panicking. I brought food in. And let's use this to bring it over here. Yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? And my dog just ran over here. I'm gonna have plenty to take for lunch for tomorrow. And still plenty for me, at least 3 people to eat very, very well. Alright, so I've still got all that on the tray. Chicken fried rice. No, I don't get fancy. I've been cooking for a really long time. And I mean, I get a little passionate about it. Yep. Chicken fried rice on a campfire. It took a little longer than I wanted it to. But you can't argue with those results. Oh, one thing I did forget was the egg. I don't think I could get this fired up enough. It doesn't look like it wants to do anything. It's got some heat coming off of it. Yeah, I think it's done. It's putting off quite a bit of heat, but I don't think I'd be able to necessarily cook what I want to on it. I can give it a shot. Yeah, that might work. I could even put the grate on there. If it'll actually heat up enough. I don't know. It does. I need to start investing in charcoal. And this tablecloth is done. It's garbage now. I can't tell if she's heating up or not. I got a nice little hot spot there. So I feel like I could cook on that. If it'll just get the pan hot. Yeah, it's probably good the way it is. I grabbed the eggs for no reason. I do have a breakfast stream planned. I'm gonna do pancakes and eggs and bacon. I've got a lot of cleaning up out here to do. But yeah, from my campsite to y'all's, I appreciate you guys joining me. I am going to go take I guess well, she wasn't feeling too good. I don't know if she'll come to the door or not. But this lady that's right next door, I can run this over here to her. Well, nah, I'll get some sides together and then take it over there to her. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I think Friday is my next cooking stream that I've got in my head. I've got potatoes, I've got mushrooms, I've got tomatoes, I've got peppers, I've got onions, I've got sauces, I've got the venison down here. It's like a 5-pound brick of venison. I got celery, I've got carrots. Yeah. Like, good to go. We're gonna make a freaking amazing stew. And we're just gonna let it sit on the campfire and just watch it boil for a while. I may even do like a time lapse thing, especially with the videos, with the editing. Like, I may have gotten 10 minutes worth of good cooking footage out of this hour and 34 minutes. John the Goated Chef. Cape Crusader. Aped Crusader. How many of you guys are there? But yeah, I'll be I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow, but after I get out of surgery, I will be in recovery on stream doing something. It says Aped Crusader. And Cape Crusader. There's two of them, and y'all both have the same profile picture. That's odd. There's an aped version of you. What? I'm pretty sure that's me. Something's bugging. Alright. Yeah, you were an aped crusader there for a second. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I will see y'all for some more cooking Friday. And I love you guys. Thanks for joining. Oh, I've got 7 people right here. I bet I can open this up in the YouTube studio and raid somebody. I don't usually have this many people on. Who is streaming right now? True Smash, Diamond, Majestic Queen, Neko, Mama Gamer, Warriors. I bet Diamond, Warriors, and Mama Gamer, and True Smash, and Majestic, I bet they're all playing together. We'll send you guys to True Smash. No, he's playing Black Myth Wukong. Alright, I did Majestic Queen. Let's do Mama Gamer. Save. I appreciate you guys joining me. That was a lot of fun. And we will see you guys in the next Campfire Cooking. Have a good one, guys.